Okay, so I had a few things that I wanted to run by you guys. I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys this week, which is totally weird because it feels like we like talk all the time, but it's been really quiet this week. I think everyone's been busy with Thanksgiving, and then Sarah, you were away, and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did want to ask you guys how Rev It Up was going, how you were feeling about that group and all the stuff that's going on, all the training and all of that.
I personally find it a lot every day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that social media thing was great, but it was an hour long.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a long time. Like
Well,
I got in my car and listened to it bits and pieces, right? Like it's a lot every single day. And the list isn't just this big, it's like this big that they want us to do.
Yeah.
That's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah. What about
Yeah,
you?
for
Lots
sure.
to
And
take
then,
in.
then I find like I forget one day and I'm like, oh my
Yes.
gosh. And I get so overwhelmed by how far behind I am.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't even know if I can catch up. So I just go back, like I'm going back to the basics. I'm still doing like pretty much day one, the
Yeah.
5 reach out, I have it written like that consultant sheet. And I'm like, that's as much as I can keep up with. And if I can listen to like you said, Brianna, like the videos and stuff, like it's great. But yeah, like I was lucky I had 2 hours this morning to like clean my house. So I was like listening to it while I was cleaning, but it's so hard to sit down and like focus and take it all in.
Mm-hmm.
So like little 20-minute, 10-minute like videos would be perfect because then you can fit it into your normal everyday working
Right.
life, right? Mm-hmm.
And do you think that even like a video is necessary?
I find it hard because I can't listen to the video. I'm like a read it through kind of person because if my kids hear my phone or they have their phone on, like half the time I can't listen. So
Right.
See, and
I really struggle.
I like to listen.
You like to
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stephanie, if you didn't know, there's this group called Rev It Up. I know you haven't really launched or anything yet, but Team Revolution started it up at the beginning of the month. For Stephanie, for those of you that don't know, it was basically for anybody that wanted to jump in and just like move really, really quickly in growing their business. And for me, like I've been doing this since the end of January, which I mean, that's not a long time really in the big scheme of things, but it's even been a lot for me. Like I cannot keep up with that. And like, I have been so overwhelmed. And I know Brianne, you and I were talking about how overwhelming all of this information is all the time, and all the groups and all the posts and the giveaways and the like all the stuff. And I mean, I have Stephanie and I have Becca, and they're brand new. And I know like when you guys started, we sort of like did everything together, and we kind of did it slowly at your pace, and you know, I think that was good. Was that good? That was good for you guys, right? Like that was a good way to start. But I wanted to make something up that sort of was like Zaya Threads, like the website, but sort of like a step-by-step walkthrough of like what you need to do to get started, and sort of like kind of like what we're doing in Rev It Up, but not so controlled by someone else. Where so like Stephanie, I could give that information to you on a like a basis of like, okay, you did step 1, great, now you can move on to step 2. When you're done step 2, now you can go to step 3.
Totally.
But it's at your own pace. You're still getting that same information, but it's at your own pace. So I did come up with like a couple different options, and I wanted to run them by you guys. I was hoping to have everybody on here, but that's okay. So the first option, I kind of started it, but I'm not sure how it'll work yet, is a Google form. I think I can share to show you how to do this. Whatever. So anyways, it's a Google form, and it's basically like a paragraph of sort of like reading, and then it just says, when you finish this, chat with your sponsor, and then like put your name and date in the form. So it'll end up being like a big spreadsheet of people, you know, completing the tasks, or doing like a landing page sort of deal where we create pages of different things and sort of send them. I don't know. It's sort of in my brain. Anyways, any ideas would be welcome. I really want to make this less overwhelming for people because even the website, like the Threads website, is overwhelming. It's just so much information.
Yeah.
I feel like this business it's just a constant learning curve. Like you always have to be learning new things, but like it doesn't have to be all at once, and that's okay. Like it doesn't have to be all at once.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I really liked how when I signed up, like you sent me those Google Docs and it was listed like Facebook hosting, Facebook coaching, welcome to the team. Like that helped me immensely. Like here are your Facebook groups that you should follow. And then it just kind of really simplified everything. And then the rest, you kind of slowly start figuring out as you go.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked, is just the layout of it. It was very like simple and easy to follow.
Okay. So did you like that one better than the one I just did?
No, that like I like the updated one that you
The
did.
updated one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, what did you think of because you only got the updated one. So what did you think of the email that I sent out? The welcome
It was
email?
pretty clear. It gave me lots of questions to ask you though. So
No, that's great. That's great. Lots of questions is good because I do have a lot of resources, like we all do. We have, a whole sheet on how to run a Facebook group. We have, or a Facebook event. Like I have so many resources for you, and we have a whole website on training, which is crazy. So like you and I can have like a separate one-on-one meeting here, like as soon as we can, and we can figure that out together. Okay, so all right, well I'll sit on that for a little bit. Okay, so on November 15th, I'm doing a pop-up sort of event at a show home that we're doing. Like Erin and I are putting it together with another girl that does Beauty Counter. Her name's Carmen, and we are having like Zaya and then a couple other vendors coming into the show home, and we're going to be doing a little pop-up Christmas shopping event on the 15th of November from 6 to 9. I just want to let you guys know because it's in Edgemont, which is a new subdivision southwest, right? Southwest of the city. It's like not even on Google Maps, so I didn't even think about that. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So I wanted to let you guys know that you can use that day as like a try-on day or like to invite people out. I'm going to have all my clothes there. You're welcome to bring yours as well. We can sort of run it like the same ideas like Brianne's, except it's just going to be like a cozy like event, more of like an experience sort of. Where people are going to be able to come shop. We have someone with Epicure coming there. They're going to have a whole bunch of food. We're going to have some coffee and water and just like hang out. It's going to be an open house, so just whenever. So I'll get that information to you guys as well.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I guess we can talk about Summit. I came on here really like I just wanted to like get like face to face with you guys. I thought I had stuff to share with you, but I don't.
You just wanted to see us.
I just missed you.
You're funny.
Yeah. So I guess like Summit is a really big thing too. I wanted to know where you kind of all were at. I know Brianne wants to go.
I already bought my ticket. I have to go.
I know.
You bought it.
Yeah.
You don't
Good
have
for you.
to, but you did get the ticket, so.
When is it again? When was the dates?
March
6th and 7th.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, March 6th and 7th, Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would love to go. I don't know. Just with the whole jet and the BMX, and if we're doing Worlds, because that's going to be a ginormous trip,
Mhm.
it's going to be so hard for me to get away. Or we're even thinking of just doing like the US circuits. We're not sure yet. It's kind of up in the air now. So yeah, it's hard for me to plan something right now. But
That's
like,
okay.
I want to go, and it's kind of, it's there. It's hopeful.
Yeah. I mean, you could come last minute even, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not. There's always tickets left. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. I guess this is gonna be really short. Erin and I are decided to do something really cool with Halloween. Erin came up with the idea, and it's called Trick or Treat Tank or Tea, and it's going to be a giveaway. We're going to do it on Instagram, actually. You could also do it with Facebook or in your Facebook community as well. I'm actually going to be running a party at the end of the month in my community, and it's going to be included in like the trick or treat giveaway. So just an idea for you guys if you want to do that.
That would be good.
I'm gonna explain it. Aaron's next to me. He's just like, you need to tell them what to do. So can you just correct me if I missed something, because you came up with it. So what it is people basically are gonna take a picture of themselves in their costumes, and they're gonna tag you in their costumes. So when they post pictures of themselves or their kids in their costumes, they're just gonna tag you in it and be like, here's my costume or whatever. And then for Instagram, there'll also be like a single post that they'll have to go on and say that they've done it, and then they can tag a friend. So it's pretty simple, kind of fun. It'll give you a really fun way to, if you want to do Instagram, to like share their pictures on your stories and like use that to be like, okay, vote on whose do you think is better and stuff like that. Just really fun. Something interesting.
Cute.
To do.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
I find I think your squat challenge or your wall sit Brienne challenge is going so good.
Oh my
like you
goodness.
have like 5 like super awesome people that just keep like commenting and
Keep doing it.
posting and
Yeah.
videos, like so good. My last week, mine was a lot better. My first week of challenge like super sucked, like barely, like I think 4 people did it, and then last week I had a few more. So hopefully this week it's picked up a little
It's a little
bit.
bit better.
Yeah, but I don't know if my workouts are too hard.
No, they're not.
Typical.
You have
like
a pretty
them.
good group for that, though.
Yeah, I have some like hardcores in there, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't think I'll do a challenge for November. Like I'll like take a month off of doing challenges and just trying to do a little more, I don't know, quotes or uplifting or just trying to keep engagement in there. But
yeah,
yeah.
I wanted to talk to you guys about doing something for November. What do you guys think about doing like a
I could grow it. I'll stop shaving right now.
I'll stop bleaching it.
Oh man, I've always wanted a mustache tattoo here. That's something that I would love.
I'm shocked you don't have that, Brienne.
I know.
Next on the list.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to do something like raise money? Do you want to do like some sort of big giveaway where we do a giveaway as a team? Something to raise like awareness? I don't know. Just something to think about over these next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Something that we can do. I know there's something called the Man Van. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's so it's this van. It comes around. You can pay for it to come to like a certain area. I think it's a couple $1,000, and men can just go into this van and get this swab. I think, right, babe? Like a a blood test. Sorry, it's a blood test. So, and it's free.
When they go in.
When they go in, it's free. But it costs a couple $1,000s to get them to come to wherever you are. So that's something Aaron and I have wanted to do for like, we
But
wanted to do it last year.
swab for what?
For prostate cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. So instead of going to the doctor, it just takes a blood test. So it's like just this convenient place you can go instead of the doctor. Mm-hmm.
No, a certain hormone.
Oh, cool.
What do you have?
Yeah.
I bet.
So anyways, Aaron's
I think if by
dad,
some miracle,
pardon?
sorry, I would say if by some miracle we could get like Aaron will, if Brennan will do it.
To grow
Like get our,
mustaches?
or Stephanie, are you, well, oh, Will's is terrible. He looks like a pedophile. But if they can grow mustache or like do some kind of like workout with it. It's blonde. It's like straight. It's so bad. It's bad. But yeah, if they could get like some kind of workout video or some kind of thing, and then yeah, we could raise money, and like for every dollar we raise, they have to do so many minutes of planks or so many squats or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Enlightened.
In light and tights, Aaron just said.
In light time. Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Will's gonna hate me.
I'll have to get him a large. He's not stretching out mine.
Yeah, no kidding.
No.
You need to put Brennan in the red ones, Brianne.
For sure, he would totally wear those.
Or get the pink ones. Please get the pink ones.
Love it. What if we did something too, like if we raise so much money, we like our husbands will wear like pink light and tights or something like
In a workout.
yeah, like they have to wear like something crazy or something like that.
Yeah.
Then it's us spending the money.
Oh, they'll love it and hate it.
Yeah. I know Aaron will be down for it. He's already
Brennan's not
like,
very participating like that.
Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, I think something like that would be great.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So does anybody have any other questions or anything? I know, Stephanie, you have like a million questions probably.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
If you want to pick our brains right now, like feel free to do
I don't know
that.
if I'm at the stage yet where I want to pick anybody's brain yet.
Okay.
I will pick your brain for sure,
Yes.
but
You and I can schedule a one-on-one.
sure. Sounds like a plan.
Sorry, this wasn't anything like training or anything cool like
All
that.
right.
But
No, it's good. Keep on follow-ups, I guess, parties.
yeah.
Yep.
Kind of slack this
Yeah.
month for parties.
I'm not bad. I got barbs at the end of October, and I have 2 scheduled for November already. So
Awesome.
Nice.
yeah. Just
I-
closing one up in the next couple days here too. So
Sweet. I'm closing Isabel's tomorrow, and then she's at 1,000. Like, it's so hard because like she's at 400 shy of being like the 3rd level. Like,
Mhm.
I've been messaging people and being like, hey, can I help you? But she's far away, but not that far away.
yeah,
I wish there was like a middle, like a 3rd and then a 4th level, like
Yeah.
because
$1,000.
it is a big jump, but it's a big jump
Huge.
to go from even the second, from first to second
Yeah.
is a big leap.
Yeah. I wish there was like baby steps or something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just have two coming up, and then a lot of them want the in-home parties though, and I feel like a lot of people are moving more towards that because people
Mhm.
want to see it and try it.
Yeah.
So
See, and that's why, like, when I did mine, it was a party for my girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
but like Sarah, you had people come, and so I like
yeah,
the idea of that monthly try on, right? Like, we
Yeah.
just travel around and invite the people that want to come, and say, Sarah, if it's at your house and you have a party for that person, right? Like,
yeah.
but
Why
then we
don't
can,
because I think I wonder if Kat was doing hers. She had said something about doing something in October, but I haven't heard anything on it.
Okay.
Because I have an in-house party on November 1st, but it's on our
Nice.
Drawson.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
You
too
guys
far
can
for
use
people.
the November 15th,
No.
the November 15th
Yeah.
like, thing as like your try on. Like you can bring that's like, that's not my business. Like if you bring people,
Yeah.
right, it's the same thing as a try on day. It's just that now there's other stuff there as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay, well, let's use that as our next one, and then maybe we should host one like on the end of November for like going into Christmas kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I can certainly do it here. So
Nice.
I'll talk to Kat, and because I think she had mentioned about doing one, but either between her or I will host one like November, end of November.
okay.
And I also have like 2 pop-up parties, like Christmas bazaar things, like November 30th and December 1st, and then December 7th. So I'm gonna need to borrow some clothes.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm
Do you
gonna
need
see-
help with that high school one, like your school one?
Maybe not the school one because it's just one day. I might be okay, but the other one is a 2-day one.
Oh, okay.
So if somebody wanted to come and hang out,
And where's that one at?
Forest Greens Play School. Where's the address? It's in the city. A girl that I went to high school with is the president of the play school. 101 50th 80th Street.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
okay. What date was that one?
November 30th and December
okay.
1st. It's 2 days, Saturday, Sunday.
And December 1st. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't do a try on party that weekend.
Well, I mean, we can. We'll just have to.
That'd be so much.
It would, yeah. But even like the Friday, we did
Mm-hmm.
it the Friday, and then I borrowed the clothes the Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think the pop-ups like are super good. Like just trying to get in. I'm gonna try and get another one with Sherry at her Empower Fit because that was
Okay.
great and all the girls loved it. But I think if we can like even you and I, Brianne, can go and like do a workout with Sherry and then have
Yeah.
a pop-up close after because it was so overwhelming with just myself. Like there were so many questions and so many people. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I need 2 people here.
Yeah.
So, and Megan, unfortunately, she wants to do it so bad, but there's a girl in Rodana Field who's like being like reprimanded for being on like a double kind of like treadmill thing.
Okay.
So she's very high up in RNF and she's like terrified to lose her team. So she can't, she
It's
wants
not
to,
worth
but
it then.
she's going to be my encourager. No, she's going to be my cheerleader, but she can't do it. So
Yeah.
it's too bad.
Yes. That's all right. So yeah, no, I'm here. And as far as like challenges and things like that, I like the idea of the 10 by 10 challenge with the leggings. I can't remember where that was.
10 by 10.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. So you get 10 people to buy a pair of leggings, and then you draw a name, and then one of them will win a free pair of leggings. You would just use those words for that.
Well, I like that.
So I'm thinking maybe doing that for November rather than like the sit-up challenge or something like that. But what I'm going to do is I'll make like in Canva, I'll put like 10 squares in, and once they buy, then their name goes in to try and fill it all up. So then
And
they
you
get
could do
to
that
win.
with like bras or tanks
Anything.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Or
Yeah, I
we
can't
could
remember.
say 10 boys buy, we can get 10 guys to buy stuff. Then
There. Yes.
I
because
like
it's for
it.
November.
Yes.
Start getting these boys to wear some Zaya.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing for that one for November.
That's a good idea.
And then yeah, all the fun, uplifting stuff. And I loved your story today, Tony. Loved it.
I love stories, and she delivered.
Yeah, I was standing in the middle of London Drugs waiting for my order, and I'm like, "Where's the missing it? It's not there."
I didn't see it.
Oh,
So
so
it's
good.
in my community. I asked like 5 ladies to share their stories. I'm gonna do it like every week for a while. There's just so many people that like have these amazing health and fitness stories and like just life. Like, so I thought, why not, shine a light on them for a little bit. And
So did you just private message them saying, hey, do you mind sharing your story, and then
Yeah,
they
like I
sent you
just
like a
said health and
message?
fitness. Like I asked her because these are like the people I asked. I have relationships with them now,
Right.
so I know a little bit. But yeah, I just messaged them and said, hey, I'd love to feature some people from our community. Will you share your story? It could be like a post with a picture or a video, even if you wanted. And she's like, yeah, okay. And then she messaged me and she's like, so I wrote 5 pages. I'm like, oh, wow.
People love talking about themselves.
Well, she said that she's never really like thought back on it. And so once she started
Oh,
writing,
cool.
it just like all came out, and she was like, it was like almost cathartic. Like it just felt so good to like look back and see how far she's come.
Aw.
Yeah.
So good.
Mhm. Yeah. It was pretty fun.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I see. Post one.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
So fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So feel free to steal
That's
that
amazing.
idea if you want.
Definitely.
I love it. So
And where did you post about the open house and stuff? Because funny, because Shelly for the gym, she was like, "Oh, are you going to the pop up on the 15th?" And I was like,
I know, Shelly said the same thing.
I haven't
of course
really
I am.
posted about it. I did share it in my stories. I
Weird.
think.
She's like like a social media creeper. Like she knows everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mhm. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there." I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
If you have like an invite or like a Canva thing or anything.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll give it to you when I do,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, if nobody has any more questions, then I guess we can just wrap it up. And yeah, so thanks for being like live with me here. Sorry that it wasn't training, but
No, that's
we
okay.
have lots of that. So
Oh yeah.
all right.
Perfect.
Well, I hope
Thanks,
you guys
Tony.
have a good night.
Night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.